Welcome everybody, I'm Ayato 666 and we're here with a 15-minute look at Type Rider. I don't know what to expect from this. In fact, reading it doesn't make you want the game, but I'm just like, for doing something different I wanted to check it out. Because they did something completely new, I've never seen this. So I wanted to check it out. I have no idea what the flying fuck this is. Here we go. Like I said, I love new ideas. It takes guts. To do what? What am I doing? Oh, okay. Just took a minute until I can control so I control balls. They jump or anything? Oh, they jump. Why are there hands and balls? What are you insinuating, game? Huh? What's this? Use options button to view the unlocked content. Origins. Cave of the Hands of Argentina. Yeah, you have unlocked the first page of the history of typography. Cave paintings. In the prehistoric times, long before the invention... Oh, wait, invention of writing, humans left traces of their existence in the caves where they resided. The Chauvet Cave. I have no idea. Discovered in 94. In the southeast of France, is one of the oldest adorned caves in the world. Contains many inscriptions carried out between 32,000 and 30,000 BC. Most of them are representations of animals, but there are also hybrid animal-man creatures and human hands. The different representations overlap in a space that seems indifferent to depth, as the contours of the image intertwine constantly. So even though there's an up and down... Oh, I have to use the left stick. I hit up and down, but the D-pad, no. These prehistoric artists were skilled in several techniques. Rock engraving, probably using a hard or carved stone. Basically, this game is teaching you the history of typography and how we got where we are, and it's not going to be for everybody. It's something that's just want to check it out because it's different. I mean, the paint comes from crushing stones to produce a colored powder that was then applied by hand or blown onto the cave walls. God damn. In almost all cases, but especially in Africa and Europe, the paintings are related to ritual practices such as the magic of hunting, fertility, or protection against enemies. Painted caves have long been regarded as a sanctuary where prehistoric man painted his visions of the world. It is estimated that today, the pictorial representations depict the whole cultural socio-system, which includes both inhabited places as well as hunting territories. Okay. So those pieces of star are wisdom. Look at the bull. Wait, is this telling a story? I don't know. A horse and a bull. I don't know if this is telling anything. Was there anything else in there? Speed run. There's a speed run to this game? I said, just something different. I like that. Really don't mind stuff like this. It doesn't bother me that I'm learning. Some people are, oh, get the fuck out of here. It doesn't bother me. Oh, well, I'm mad at you, game. Didn't even need to jump. I'm sorry, I had to see if I don't even know that word. Oh, shit. Okay, you got me. Yeah, I had to jump. You got me, fucker. You got me. I guess I go back in this book again. It's weird. I wonder if I would have hit then, I probably would have gotten it right away. Emerging in Lower Mesopotamia between 3400 and 3200. Same time again? No, that was 32 to 30, okay. In script is, along with the Egyptian hieroglyphs, the earliest known systems of writing. It is initially intended to transcribe Sumerian, however it becomes a dominant system throughout the former Middle East. Cuneiform? I don't know that word. Writing began in pictographic form and silhouette type shapes. Certain symbols were also used to represent a more significant part of the object. For example, a star to evoke the sky. The forms then evolved to representing verbs, for instance, bread for eating or water for drinking. Okay. In addition to these pictorial representations, the cuneiform writing system includes phonograms and phonetic signs that are used to transcribe a sound, and additional signs to represent figures. It is gradually adapted to several other languages, including Akkadian, Hittite, and Elamite, and remains in use until the beginning of the Christian era. The name cuneiform, I don't know these words, stems from Latin word cunis, mila cunis, or wedge, and the fact that the documents were written on clay tablets that transformed onto the wedge-shaped impressions from the stylus. See, it is telling you how to tell a story, so there probably is a story in the backdrop. Because it is telling you how to piece it all together. I'm very interested to see what this becomes. And what this could bring to gaming. So I always thought gaming would be really... See, it is definitely starting to now. Smiley face, torch. God damn. If I wasn't late, I bet there's a lot of tricks and secrets and Easter eggs to this game. No! You fucker! Stuck? Look, Did you know you made a giant pair of nutsacks? I just want to know. Wait, how do I get my... Oh, I had to fall. I had to fail. Rotation. I rotate my nuts? What? Why am I doing that, though? Oh, to knock that down. Okay. I could have just ran into that, though. Why would I need to rotate the balls? It's still a ball. And now if I rotate it, I don't get it. I don't see what the fuck that I needed that for. What? Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm sorry. That's the first thing that popped into my head. Yeah, so if you hit it when it comes up, it does go right to it. Sealed inscriptions. Egyptian hieroglyphics. The first Egyptian hieroglyphics date back to the end of 3200 BC. This formal writing system, which is born around the same time as cuneiform script, is used for more than 3,000 years. Holy shit. The word hieroglyph comes from the Greek adjective hieroglyphos, which literally means sacred engravings. Okay. In Egyptian society at the time, writing is linked to political and religious powers. The pharaoh's scribes have the sole privilege of using hieroglyphics to write official letters. The hieroglyphs were plotted on shards of pottery, ostracon, I don't know what that is, or on a paper form derived from papyrus using a reed. Yeah, alright. The originality of Egyptian hieroglyphics stems especially from its figurative nature. Hieroglyphs are pictorial drawings that designate an object or an action. These characters can represent real imagery, real or imaginary objects, such as human figures, animals, or divine representations. Trying to figure out the fuck that is on the left. Egyptian writing also includes a system of phonetic signs, meaning the sign is read independently of its visual characteristics. Unilateral signs and phonetic complements are also used to transcribe one or several consonants, vowels, consonants. God damn, I'm playing too much No Man's Sky, as well as give indications of etymology. Egyptian hieroglyphic writing has given birth to two other forms of scripture used in Egypt, hieratic, which is a cursive writing system written in ink. Cursive pictures? What? What the fuck? Where am I? With ink with a reed brush invented to allow the scribes to write quickly, and demotic writing, which is scholarly script for document and letter writing. Yeah, this is not going to have a large audience. I don't care. At least, oh Jesus Christ, the dick is coming for the balls. Okay, you tell me what else that scene was supposed to represent. I'm sorry. How do you not notice this as you're making this? You have two balls and one pointy object coming towards the balls. I could be titties. I guess. At least I know they won't be using this video for school. Oh God. I'm sorry, I don't even know what the fuck to make of this shit. I really wish they had I mean, it's great, like I know a lot of these words, but it's not fair to people who don't know these words that actually do want to learn this shit. Buddha and his disciple Subhuti from the Diamond Sutra, 868. It was right before the Kama Sutra, 1969. Chinese characters were not originally designed to facilitate direct communication between individuals, but rather to symbolize the relationship between men and the afterlife in the context of rituals. According to the legend, Kanji? I don't know if they say J or silent like Spanish. Whatever. A minister of the Yellow Emperor was charged with the task of creating characters for writing and design characters according to the special characteristics that he observes in all things. All Chinese characters and logograms. There are several derivative types. Pictograms are simple characters that can be combined. I just don't like the way you did this. You I don't know, man. I don't like this. This could have been done a little better. I get you're trying to teach people, but you can't teach people who don't know those fucking words in the first place. Yeah, and I'm talking about myself as well. I'm not even afraid to say that. I mean, I get what you're aiming for. Still don't see what I need to use L2 and R2 for. But we're only in here for 15 minutes. I just wanted to see what it does. Right now, it's... I don't know, man. I don't mean to be a dick, but it's kind of coming off... Like, they really cared about what they're making here. But it's a little too on the nose. They needed to dial it down. Make the words a little easier to grasp for some people. Because not everybody's going to know some of this. The Greek alphabet, I actually know a good bit about that. I was just curious, like, the progression of it, but the way they word this is going to be really hard. Like, Euboia? I don't even fucking know these. But then again, with what perfect way could you make this? So I'm not reading these anymore. I was enjoying the first few, but I'm not. I just want to see where it goes. Looks like this may not be a recommend. I don't know, man. I like the idea of educational entertainment, but this dot may be the key. Okay, well, it's getting different. Alright, so then it becomes a little bit of a puzzle game. A collector. They were all in my face. How do I get a collector trophy? They were literally right there. How could I have not gotten them? Come here, I want to get my balls on... Yeah! I don't understand this at all. Alright, so I do this. Then it comes with... Amazing! Come on. Come on. Feel the pressure of my balls. It's just a little weird, like it's... The gameplay is very simplistic, like it's aiming for non-gamers, but the phrasing is not. It is very, very contradictory. I don't know, man. I want to recommend it, but it's very weird. I hope... I don't know how you could, though. Like, I see where they're coming from. I guess the whole idea of this game is to get you interested in where it all starts, and then you gotta look some of this up. Because like, they could never. Otherwise, this whole fucking game would be a dictionary and a fucking... just a history book, basically. Because they would have to teach you the phrase of everything. It would be a pain in the ass. So I guess there is no better way to do this. That doesn't look like grass to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all. God damn it. Cosmographic. Get up here. Wait, is that one? How do I get my smelly, smelly balls up there? Can you bounce off my other ball? Oh! Okay. Gother? What? What the fuck? Oh, Gothic. I thought it was an R for some reason. It still kind of looks like an R, but I think it's Gothic. Can you find all the characters of this chapter? Like I said, there might be a lot of interesting things here, but it's definitely not going to be for everyone. Hell no. I hit X. Come on. Okay. So now it becomes a little different. Now you're just aiming to get the characters. And then what? Then they'll tell the story, I guess? No, there's the story. Give me... No! Get the monk scribes. Okay. The art style is getting a lot better and a lot more... This might be a slow burn, but like I said, this isn't for everybody in the first place. So can you really hate on it for it not really being all that accessible? It's really up to you. I'm from Maryland. I don't have an education this high. Wish I did. I would like to actually... I'll try to get through this game, but I don't think it's going to be something anybody's going to want a let's play of. People learn at their own paces. No, you go back, motherfucker. Gotta admit, there's more gameplay to it than No, my balls! There's more gameplay to it than I thought there'd be, but I'm not sure. Wasn't a full price game either, so it just depends on if you're interested in something completely new. Thank you for watching. I'm Ayato666, and this has been a 15-minute look at Type Rider. Let me know what you thought, please, in the comments below. Have a wonderful week. I'm real curious to see what you guys think, because this is a different type of game, and at least I'm trying to check them out. I may not get them, but I try. Thank you for watching. Gonna have a little bit of the game soundtrack in the backdrop. It's not too bad. I do like the art style. I do like the controls. I do like the game, but the only part I don't like is the only part that really you'd buy the game for, and it's the way it's all phrased. But there is no other better way for him to do it. Again, I think this is just to get you the idea of get you interested in learning about where our different fonts and how writing progressed to where it is now. So this isn't going to be for everybody. Obviously, it's way above my intelligence. I'm not afraid to admit that. But it intrigued me enough to check it out, and I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to finish this at some point. I'm not going to put it on the channel because I highly doubt this is going to be anything people are going to want to see Let's Played, but it's something I want to experience. I want to know where we came from. I mean, it's kind of funny, like, the way writing progressed and where we are now. And I think it's fucking hilarious that people used to draw pictures and go, oh, because they didn't really have an English language and shit, so that's all they had to work with. They didn't have languages and uniformity, and they didn't have all that shit. They didn't have anything in common, it's kind of amazing that society's progressed where it is when you think about we didn't even know how to communicate in the beginning. But it just amazes me. That's why I was very intrigued by this whole concept and how you could even make this into a game. I think it's pretty neat. It's only, I think, $6.99, so it's not a full price game. Again, it's only for people interested in the history of something like this. I'm one of those weird type of people that wonder where languages come from, weird shit like that. So if you're one of them, I'd definitely give it a recommend. Otherwise, probably not for not for you. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know objectively what you thought. Again, I didn't get things. It doesn't mean I'm an idiot. I don't know everything. At least I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm humble enough to say I don't know. So hopefully you guys appreciate that and enjoy this 15-minute look. Have a wonderful week. Bye.
Thinking sucks.